It's gone. Can I go take a look?
Something I need feeling. It was so sweet with something I need feeling.
Tah! Like I thought. No more paths back to But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further they can just materialize out of thin air. Is that the ray here of Solnari?
You are the moon goddess. But please,
I find that
the way you used, and then
Mr. Dainsleif.
right when I first got how I. But this is this. But this time,
Are you the sort?
not. But there was already.
Tried to.
Yes,
What do you mean?
the voices in my. And then I saw her.
Her?
Thelindis.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory.
More precise. Anyway.
If I hadn't escaped through the moon.
You'd like to know how I. The one who. Dottore. So that he'd been collecting fragments of my body for all. I had no interest.
So that's what.
Moon goddess.
What?
I know this is a. But this is the.
What do you.
I'd like.
Tholen?
Yes. I can sense that some part of her.
Why don't you go and speak to her
I can't. All I can see in return. I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No. Not in return. Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself, I'm tired of it all. Tired. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself. And ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes.
Is it okay if... like the part where you...
Love demands honesty. But my relationship, we hid too much. There. The abyss will no longer stand in your way.
Even though Mr. Dainsleif felt he had to fight you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him, but he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because... if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
He kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. Hello, Miss Thelindis.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
You can call me
Reverie? My...
He's...
better than he was, huh? So...
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him. And I'm not just talking about the children of the Crimson Moon.
So things got worse before they got better. Could you...
Are you sure you wish?
Yes. This is my opportunity to learn the truth.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long. Rerir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feet...
It's all right. Well, that's
Wait. Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further.
I know. I intend to reach the...
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait,
You could say that.
I see. I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? And it's not just me, it's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment. Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I used to be a researcher at the Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that Rerir was one of the Vinster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy, so I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Vinster King first found the princess. It was only after meeting the princess that the Vinster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began. I thought I could stop the king from ever meeting her and solve everything.
I couldn't kill the Vinster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rerir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm.
I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. But I was simply too weak. Like a speck of dust against the whole universe. Look at me. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here? Based on my past research and my observations since coming here, I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears. I think you just might... Now, also, I've been speculating about where this space ends. The documentation was scanned, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung, king of dragonkind. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point, but if it's true, you might be able to reach that era.
Understood.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning. About Rerir, I'm so sorry. For everything.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other, neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbina. And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this. Rerir, you're there. I cannot see you because you exist in the future. I expect, but please, gaze upon the past and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
So, how exactly did the moons just disappear?
The world is a vast and ancient place. On a certain scale, all life lasts.
Miss Nicole explained that the moon goddesses likely perished in the War of Funerary Flame. The moons themselves.
Am I missing something then? 'Cause the stories say that the moon. Huh, you're right!
Why do their birthplaces differ? What's the difference?
Also, remember what Sandrone said? Her scans detected 4 moons. In other words, 4 moon marrows.
Technically, the result of the scan means that 4 moon marrows were... In other words, this piece of information alone isn't enough for us to know how Miss
Yep, we have no way of staying up to date on whether she's dead. But at least she's trying her best to get. Yeah, she's a tough cookie. And a sore loser, too. As much as it pains me to say it, we've got no chance of beating Dottore in a straight-up fight. He's much too powerful. That maniac is going to devour everything in his path until he reaches us. We need to find someone or something that can stop him before he does anything. I'll be frank. Our only hope of defeating this false god is with a real moon goddess on our side. And I know that even she was no match for him when he attacked, but I don't have a better solution.
We're not giving up on saving her, whether she can defeat Dottore or not.
Right. Don't worry, Miss Sandrone. We're all...
No one's trying to argue that we can only justify saving our friend because it will help save the world.
So, she's more than just a moon goddess?
Absolutely.
Duh! She's part of the gang! Yes, I know. You don't need to labor the point. I knew that the moment I came anyway. As for how we get Columbina back, I've been working on it I'd probably get there if I could continue my calculations, but the problem... Computing power? No, the issue isn't energy, it's...
That's a tricky...
René de Petrichor of the Nazissenkreuz Ordo once foretold the fate of the world. But I don't know. However, that won't work for me. His methodology was vastly different from my own. What's worse, they're incompatible. Ugh, this is so annoying. If I'd known we'd run into a bottleneck like this... Well, no, the design...
Oh, what do we do then? How about we...
You don't get it, do you? I'm trying to calculate the fate of an entire world, and I need accurate results, not vague prophecies. Where the heck am I gonna find the computing power for that? Ahem. Anyway, time to shelve the discussion on...
Either way, we've done what we can. Rest well, everyone.
Hat guy? Is he hinting that we should talk outside? Let's go somewhere a little more. You know that Dory went back to Sumeru, right? Yeah, she mentioned things aren't looking good for Notcry. She's gone to spread the word so that Sumeru, from what I know of Dottore, there are two possible reasons why he hasn't made a move yet. One is that he's still working through some kinks in his new powers. The other is, he'll easily devour everything eventually. The first false god he made was me. Now it's his turn. Even though my records were erased from Irminsul, he once told me that becoming a god was like turning yourself. Clearly, he began studying the moon goddess's powers long before he even tried making a god. He's always wanted to get his greedy hands on divine authority one way or another. And in the end, he devoured in the desert of Sumeru. There is a chessboard built by King Deshret, also known as Al-Ahmar, but creating games and setting rules. Gods do that as a... Now he has the Trilunar Authority. His power is leagues beyond the common people. I don't think there's any point in other nations rushing to the front line. They're better off focusing on defense. Either way, Dory will inform Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Seven will have some recourse available. If nothing else, their protection should keep the rest of the world from descending into chaos. So on the bright side, even if Notcry is doomed, your friend's another nation. That's good to know. But I'm... There's a word for people who refuse to let anything go. Maybe it sounds greedy to you, and probably naive too. But whatever, battles are fleeting, but the will to fight is a long-term commitment. Give up for even a moment? Why do you always feel the need to do the right thing? No one is born to be a savior. I mean, who's gonna criticize you if you... Don't take this the wrong way, but... Dottore said something similar to me. I guess the Fatui attracts people. Not necessarily. It's less about belief for me. I just want to know how determined you really are. After all, I don't owe anything to anyone else here. Only you. You look kinda worried. If your arch-nemesis was about to achieve their ultimate goal... That's true. Dottore is about to become an omniscient, omnipotent deity. Still, you're calmer than I expected. Obviously, I have to admit that my past self was a reckless fool who misunderstood not only the point of revenge, and as much as I want my vengeance, I know I'm not gonna get it by acting alone. If the world's taught me anything, too bad it never taught me any other virtues, though. So, I am going to destroy Dottore, no matter what it takes. So, what's your... I'll get to that. First, tell me. Just like Paimon said. How much do you trust her? This is a serious question. Think, care... Although she's with the Fatui, she has her own values. And she's helped us a lot. I see no reason not to trust... If you say... In that case, the three of us need to talk. I have some thoughts about her. It can be solved, but it will come with a cost. How much? If I can afford it... Sometimes your heroism really backs me... Come on, let's go talk to her. Miss Androne, Traveler. Hey there.
Paimon's here too! She was just helping them sort through their things.
That was fast. The call only just...
Well, you said it was urgent, so we got here as quickly as we...
Albedo, I have some alchemy questions for you.
I see. Looks like my knowledge proved useful. If I might ask, what is the end?
I needed to predict the future of the entire world. But I've run into some teething issues since trying to implement
I see. I'll have a look at it. Still, Computing power is the real issue here.
About that, it's been sorted.
Oh, with the Traveler's help?
Actually, you're not wrong. He found the person with the solution.
Was it Hat Guy?
Yeah, it...
Wow! Go, Hat Guy! Seems like all that time studying at the academy.
But where is he? Wasn't he the one who asked?
Come with me.
Hat Guy?
Hat Guy! Can you hear him? No response. I guess he's in hyper...
Hat Guy mentioned that he was a puppet. It seems that his functions are currently shut down. I presume this has something to do with the solution.
That's right. He and the Traveler came to see me. Wait, what? You have a solution?
Would you calm down? Why do you always
Excuse me? How would you know? You shouldn't be so quick to judge.
Oh, please. It doesn't take that long to figure out that you have a temper.
Where does a mere student get that
I've actually published more papers than you. Not that status counts for much. Even Paimon's applied for academia.
Huh? Are you serious?
See? This is why I can't be bothered to explain myself.
Okay, fine. I'll hear you out. So, tell me.
This world itself is constantly processing all kinds of information. If it's the world's future you're trying to calculate, you need a processing device that's designed...
Easier said than done. Only Irminsul can handle that kind of... Wait, is that what you're suggesting?
You should be able to tell that I'm not human.
Yeah, I noticed. The technology, though, seems pretty ancient. Very different from Pontaine.
Conrian, to be precise. I'm what they would have called puppets need an energy source and processing power. The artisans who built them sought out the materials most suited for that purpose.
You? Do you mean...
The Traveler and I have talked it over. He's willing to vouch for you. So, it was built using wood from a silver-white tree, which makes it a small part of
Conrian technology and Irminsul wood. Who are you sure about this? A puppet without its core will cease functioning completely. And if it's left in that state for too long, it might not recover. You could die if you do this.
I can put two and two together, yes. No need to rub it in.
I won't lie to you. This has never been done before.
Doesn't matter.
Did you two actually talk this through?
Yes, we discussed it. The bottom line is, he trusts me. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Honestly, I have no clue where this kid even came from. But for whatever reason, he lent me his core to use in my formula. I'm very close to finishing my calculations now, and the core is currently in use. So this is what the core looks like.
A silver-white branch. It certainly matches the legends told about Irminsul.
Is Hat Guy gonna be okay?
He's not gonna die, right?
In theory, he should be fine. As long beyond that, all I can say is that I'll try my best to avoid risk and make sure the core doesn't...
I think I know why you called us here now. Someone needs to watch over his body and make sure it's protected.
Correct. He said that the only ones he trusts here are you two, and the Traveler.
He will have our
Aww.
On a more positive note, things are progressing steadily.
The worst-case scenario with the core removal is either a system reset or a total loss of function. But I'm not afraid. A core is completely different from a heart. It's like another vital organ entirely. I never believed it could be it, but in the end, it turns out the core was more useful to me. Do you think there's any difference between a puppet and a human? If not, then this would just be another I have already experienced both a past life and a next. Part of me wonders whether I'm only capable of making this decision because I've become a real human. What's with that expression?
Sandrone will succeed, won't she?
She will. We all have to persevere.
That's right. And I'll protect.
Call me Sonnet. You... Oh, goodness. You recognize me?
Columbina.
Hyposelenia. What a lovely...
It was... a joint...
Friends. You...
Huh?
Oh, sorry. You must be exhausted. I apologize.
Do you mean the other two moon goddesses?
Wow, you sure know a lot. Hey, does that... Oh, I guess that wasn't the... It's alright. We were prepared. You could say we were too prepared. I can't even remember how long... When did you get here? How long has it been?
I can't say for sure, but it feels like it's been forever.
I see. Are you feeling alright? You look a little unwell.
I can hold out a while longer.
We don't have far to go. The place where my sisters and I are based is just up ahead. Don't worry, they're both really nice. I'll introduce you. Sisters! I'm back! And look who I've brought with me! It's our lovely little sister, born in the far future.
The pleasure is all mine.
Allow me to introduce you to Columbina. This is Arya, the goddess of the eternal moon. And this is Canon, goddess of the frost moon. Canon, don't you think Hyposelenia...
Hello, Columbina. I apologize for our startled reaction just now.
It's fine.
You seem shy. Don't worry, Columbina Hyposelenia. No one can...
Could you tell me where here is... Please. I must know.
My dear sister, this is where Tevat's original ruler, the Dragon King Nibelung, imprisoned the moon goddesses.
What?
You're scaring her, Canon.
No, I'm fine. Please, continue.
Nibelung, our original master, created us in the distant past.
But he left this world and traveled into the dark universe beyond, to explore worlds vaster still.
Day and night, we fulfilled our duty in the heavens, until the day that
the great ruler of the firmament.
The heavenly principle.
Is that what later generations call them? I see. But we did not reject them at first. nor did they see we coexisted in peace. They were like a...
Slowly, however, we came to realize that our guest had a growing desire.
And you didn't stop it?
No. There was an order to the rules they set up that Nibelung never taught us. We wanted to know if this order would bode good or ill for Teyvat. All right. Canon and I wanted to know. Sonnet was against it from the outset.
Later, we discovered that this great ruler of the firmament bore an almost paranoid hostility toward they would even cast down celestial nails as manifestations of their power to punish the civilizations of the world below.
Only this was far beyond mere punishment.
Right. Their rules brought order, but the price people paid for merely testing the limits of those rules was far too great. I did everything in my power to help the punished escape catastrophe.
The ancestors of the Frost Moon Scions were some of the ones you helped.
But just when we had decided to take countermeasures, the Dragon King, Nibelung, returned.
And so began the War of Funeral.
So, that's the name the world...
Well, who won in the end?
As far as I know, the Heavenly Principles won, although it came at a great cost. They remained in Teyvat and the world's original master, the dragon.
And what of the moons? Are there...
You can tell us the truth, Columbina. We know we are but remnants of a bygone age.
Only the Frost Moon remains. But it has been cast beyond the false firmament by the heavenly... The eternal and iridescent moons were both shattered during the war.
So death finally came for us in the end.
Sonnet.
But you're still here.
A moon goddess cannot live without her moon, Columbina.
She's right. That's why I began to disappear. Because the Frost Moon is cut off by the false sky.
Our souls may endure within this lunar palace, but if our moons are destroyed,
then we shall disappear the moment we depart from...
I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize to us, dear sister. If anything, we owe the world an apology. If only we'd decided to act sooner.
All the more reason not to spend this time in regret and repentance. Instead, we should focus our efforts on how we might help our future sister.
Sorry?
Don't you see, Columbina, your story is not yet over. Is that not why you are here?
It's done. Initiate numerological array. Continue running primary process. Calculate the world's fate through extrapolation. Secondary process? Scan for moon. Still 4. The number of moon marrows hasn't changed. Wait, let me think. Is it possible that there's something I've been misunderstanding about the variable? I know where potential variables within the world come from. So what about the moons? Like their life or death, for instance. What if being alive or dead makes no difference to it? But that's so strange. Even immortal gods can die. Why would the moons alone... Wait! If alive or dead is considered a variable, we might have had this wrong the whole time. No one ever said that a moon marrow equals a living moon. We just made initiate secondary process. Scan again. This time filtering out interfering perimeter. Moon marrow. I don't care if they're natural or... Why? It says 3 moons still exist in Teyvat, even after excluding the moon marrow. Redo the scan. Narrow the results to living moons and real moons. No, scrap that. Narrow it down to why. What is this, Columbina? Has the world lied to us? Or are you the one pulling the wool over our eyes?
So, you think that the moon's reflection might be where Nibelung imprisoned the 3 moon sisters?
Yes, it would explain a lot, such as why that space would respond to a moon goddess's power. Opening the moon gate at her, it would also explain why Miss Columbina has been unable to leave.
In the messages she sent, Columbina promised us she'd find a way to return. But we have no way of knowing how, when.
The fact that she still has yet to reappear in this world indicates that returning from that place is no easy feat. We cannot afford to simply wait.
So you're saying, if she could return by her own power alone, she would have done so long ago.
Yes, she certainly wouldn't leave it to this late stage when it's so tough. I've been giving this some thought, and I've come to believe that Luanatar might be an anchor that she left behind. As a sort of, this could also explain why Luanatar is always by the travel.
Sounds like a plausible theory. If that's the case, the question is...
Hello? Listen up! This is Not only is Columbina alive, but she may well exist in a form... I'm still unclear on the details, but she's done something truly inconceivable in the past. And the clue to what she's done lies in the moon and to...
Truly amazing. Oh,
I'm sure we all feel the same. And I'm sure Columbina is ready to get back here and fight by our side.
I'll keep my calculations going and try to find some way of coordinating with her. But that's not an excuse for everyone else to slack off, okay?
How can the dead moon still live? And Luanatar...
It's... hard to...
Our authority is linked to the most fundamental rules of Teyvat. I suppose it's no wonder that many would come...
I didn't realize that when you said friends, you meant people who live down in Teyvat. That's so lovely.
Have you ever tried leaving this prison?
Of course. Between us, we've tried everything.
It's like the center of a whirlpool. Everything ultimately converges here. At the
In that case, have you tried using any of those pathways that connect this space to...
Sorry?
They're passages through which you can make small-scale changes to reality by using Kuvaki. Or am I the only one who can use those passages? Because part of...
Kuvaki...
You don't know? It's... a unique...
Oh. Well, it's true that the moons first rose up from the part of Teyvat, you say, but there is no difference in the elemental energy between there.
What?
Could you show us some of this Kuvaki?
Okay.
Isn't that just your power?
What? But it's everywhere in Nodcry. In the air, in the land.
How curious. This Kuvaki certainly did not exist anywhere in the world before we were imprisoned.
Let alone influence living creatures. So, how exactly does it affect them anyway? Can they float in the air like...
This is so strange. Why would there...
Columbina, you're looking for more than...
Yes. If I am to help my friends, I will need tribe...
You mean...
This sounds extremely... The Three Moons' powers are not mutually compatible. Concentrating them into one goddess will be a very painful process.
I know. But I'm willing to...
Even so, let's say we successfully transfer our authority to you. How will you take it outside this prison? Nibelung constructed this realm specifically to prevent us from using our powers to interfere. No moon goddess can leave this place alive.
What if I don't leave alive?
Where do we even start? How are we supposed to...
Columbina? What do you need from us?
If she really got to the beginning of time in there, how do you think she'd leave us a message? You don't think she'd write it down on a stone tablet somewhere in the hope?
Columbina may not talk a lot, but she thinks deeply about issues.
Let's review what we... This is the Columbina who fought alongside us against the Rahier of Solnar. She knows our personalities, our ways of doing things. Even up so, if she wanted to tell us something from a long, long time ago... Oh. Traveler, you once said that those golden ripples also... What if Columbina left Luanatar here, not just as an anchor to... If she is part of Columbina, and Columbina knows that I can see past events through her...
Oh yeah! Like when you peeked into Riri's pet...
Nefer, wait. If you're right about this, and you can really see past events through Luanatar...
Oh, I know. Looking at Rarir's past in Conria was already enough of a strain on my eyes. It'll surely blind me. But it's our only chance. This is the only...
Boss.
We spoke about this once, a long time ago. Do you remember what I said, Yehoda? The day...
But...
What's wrong? I'd be overjoyed if I were you. This day's come a lot earlier than either of us expected. I need to know you'll honor our agreement.
Yes.
Are you sure you don't want some...
What is there to think through? I should have gone blind after our battle with Rarir.
Then at least let me take some precautions on your back. And if you really do lose your sight...
Oh, please, anything but that. I was actually ready to go through with this. Are you trying...
As if I could ever scare you. I'll assume you're just joking.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's do this.
All done.
Good. Now give... Come on then, little one. Show me what happened in the past.
Between the Tri-Lunar Authority, Kuvaki, and this, I think I might know how to get back. But time to go talk it over.
Đấy, vào đây. Mẹ thua. Ai biết trên sức động. Chờ đây. Ôi chờ đây. Đó, đi qua đây. Đi qua đây. Vãi rồi, chia gần như thế này.
Em tham gia đi.
Gì đây, quái kia. Guitar. Ô, ít ít thầm mặt trời.
Chơi Genshin được bao phút rồi? Được 1 tiếng rồi mà vẫn chưa xong rồi. Thế là quá phí 1 tiếng mới đấy. Ngồi chơi 1 tiếng nội liên quân với bạn là ngon ngay.
Đội máy.
Ai rồi, thế on này rồi.
Trời ơi. Trời ơi.
Không có thấy
Phú
nghe
Nhi
nói
kia
đâu.
ai? Nhi. Phú Nhi thằng đéo nào.